Hello, boxing fans. It's Friday, July 23rd. I just wanted to make a video about Manny Pacquiao versus Antonio Margarito. It's official, November 13th, 2010. And I want to give my prediction and thoughts of this coming up fight. Um, I'm aware that many fans are disappointed, and so have I, because I would have preferred that Manny Pacquiao would have fought Floyd Mayweather a lot sooner than 2011, but hopefully, it still happens. We're gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna comment anymore about Floyd or anything like that because frankly, I think he's just afraid. anyways, um, anyways, I know that most people are probably saying why Margarito instead of Cotto or instead of Timothy Bradley or why not Paul Williams? And I'm just gonna be realistic about it. First of all, I would agree that Pacquiao would fight Tim Bradley, but I don't think he's that on that level yet. I think he needs to do a couple more fights. I think he should fight Marcus Maidana first. Have a couple more big fights on 140 before he can step up to Manny's level. I honestly think that Manny will win that fight. Paul Williams, let's be realistic about it. For a guy that's 6'2" and a guy like Manny Pacquiao who is 5'6", you got to look at that realistically. That's kind of out of range, you know. And people just have to have common sense about that fight. That's just ridiculous. That's like Shaq versus Muggsy Bogues, if you guys know who that is. Anyways, back to the topic. I think that Margarito versus Pacquiao is a lot better and more competitive and exciting fight than Manny Pacquiao fighting and facing Miguel Cotto again. Here's the reason why. Manny and Miguel Cotto fought last year at November, and Manny Pacquiao wins by knockout or TKO in the 12th round, which I think that fight would have been stopped in round 8. I don't think it should have even gone any further than that. If for them to fight again at 154, and I'm pretty sure that they will fight on a catch weight of 151, 152. I don't think there's gonna be that much of a difference. I think Manny Pacquiao will still be victorious in that fight, and I'm a Miguel Cotto fan. I think he should just lay off and just fight somebody else. Margarito, okay, I know that most fans are probably thinking, why Margarito? Um, with what happened with the hand wraps, and all that controversy, people have to look past that. It's kind of hard, and it's kind of I think it's a more competitive fight knowing that Margarito has a pretty strong chin. And for somebody like Pacquiao to go up against Margarito, it's just insane. Um, first and foremost, Mayweather won't even consider fighting this guy because, of course, who is he? And he's not even that big of an attraction. Margarito has a strong chin. Margarito did beat Sergio Martinez by TKO. For all those that do not know about that, Margarito did beat Sergio Martinez, who people are claiming are very good at this moment right now. And regardless of the hand wraps, I think not necessarily you have to point out unless boxer and all his accomplishments that in all of his fights he did that. We can't really say that. I think that I think that Manny Pacquiao fighting this guy is actually pretty good. I'm not sure that everybody will agree with me because everybody has their own opinion, but it can't be too kind of I don't know. I don't know what's the right term for it. Anyways, I predict that this will be a close fight. Um, Knocking this man out, Margarito, I mean, is might be a little bit of a hard work knowing that he has strong chin. Yes, Shane Mosley knocked him out in their fight, but the power difference between Manny Pacquiao and Shane Mosley is a lot different. And I just believe that Pacquiao probably could pull it off and come off with the victory. Perhaps a maybe a unanimous decision. But I'm hoping that Pacquiao gets a late stoppage, and I wouldn't mind seeing him win. The reason this fight will sell is because Pacquiao has his reputation from Mexico as the Mexicutioner. He has defeated Mexico's prime boxing elites, and they have yet to find a boxer who can beat Pacquiao. So having this fight in either the MGM Grand or they say Monterrey, Mexico, is an option, or the arena in Abu Dhabi, which is United Arab Estates. If most people don't know where that is, they had a UFC event there. Um, it could be a pretty huge event. Just knowing the style of the fights, and Margarito draws his crowd also, and many will disagree, but I think this is going to be an interesting fight. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. You know, say something else other than the hand wraps, cheating. You gotta look at it. Gotta analyze everything else. As a boxing fan, so do that for me if you're gonna comment. Don't just say he was cheating. I honestly don't believe that all his fights he did that. I think he did accomplish a few things, and he's a strong fighter. Mayweather wouldn't fight him. He was, you know, he's actually a tough guy to beat. He's 5'11", and Pacquiao's gonna have a hard time fighting this guy. But with his boxing techniques and speed, he can he can find his way to win, as long as Margarito doesn't catch up with them and clocks Pacquiao with a few big punches, which I believe that Margarito does have a chance to beat Manny Pacquiao as well. So you got to give a lot of thought on that. You can't just say that he has no shot and this is a boring fight. This is actually an interesting fight, and we have to move on since Mayweather and Pacquiao isn't happening, and unfortunately, it's not happening. But boxing must go on. Boxing cannot wait for Mayweather to make his decisions, especially Pacquiao, who wants to be active and fight. So there it is. Margarito versus Manny Pacquiao, November 13th. Many will say it's boring. I beg to differ. I think it's going to be an interesting fight. Competitive. It's actually going to be exciting. It's not going to be boring at all because both fighters will be throwing punches and not afraid to get hit. That is a fight. Anyways, give me your thoughts, and hopefully, you know, we'll have a good fight in November. Mayweather, make up your mind, man. 2011, Pacquiao's just waiting for you. All right, bye.